Tony D and Little Joan with the Screenwriter's Rant on Welcome to Redville, starring Chris Elliot, who I love, in what is billed as a drama, but really should probably be a comedy slash, I don't know, dark comedy slash crime thing. I don't know. It feels like a little bit of a Twilight Zone episode gone awry. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, in the town of Redville, there are all these crazy characters, including Chris Elliot as the sheriff. So I'm almost in just based on that. If you build it as a comedy, I'd 100% be in. But it doesn't seem like a comedy. I mean, it's billed as a drama. I had to, part of the problem is I had to look it up on the IMDb because I couldn't tell if it was a TV series or a movie. And apparently it's a movie. There's Chris Elliot. He looks funny just standing there, doesn't he? So this is the IMDb page, and I confirm, yes, indeed, it's a movie directed by Isaac H. Eaton, co-written by him, and also Daniel DeVoto. This trailer's bad because it feels like a TV series, and then it's supposed to be a movie. Now, the good part about it is they did put in a synopsis here. And I had to read all this before my reaction because it's kind of a confusing trailer. There's a young couple who flee the police after a botched robbery and lie low in the secluded desert town of Redville. Soon they have a run-in with the local sheriff, whose daughter entices Leo, the male of the couple, to steal her uncle's $1 million diamond. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. And then the IMDb synopsis says, a young couple on the run from the law after a botched robbery takes refuge in a small desert town where strange townsfolk and the lure of one final heist threatens their relationship and their lives. I'm gonna guess their lives are a little more important than their relationship, but okay. So you got a lot going on, and on top of that, you got the shtick where here's the girl that seduces him to steal the diamond, I guess. You've got the shtick where they try to leave the town and can't get out once they're in. So they keep trying to leave the town, nothing works. And then at some point, Leo sets the town on fire when he can't leave. And they're in a constant shootout with the cops. I think they may end up killing people in Redville, but they keep coming back to life, maybe? I don't know. It's some sort of weird town where there's like some kind of time loop you can't get out. So wouldn't that be the thrust of the story? Why are you downplaying that? If they can't escape the town, that's weirder than the strange townfolk. I know you're trying not to give away the store here, but you put it in the trailer. If you put it in the trailer, well, it comes back to a movie I like to reference often, The 13th Floor. And if you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good movie. It's hard to describe without giving away the ending. If you've never seen it, go see it, I guess. So it's a little like that. They can't leave the town. So, are they trapped in a hell? Are they trapped in a simulation? What's the deal here? And if that's the big twist at the end, probably shouldn't be a movie. Or you probably shouldn't put that in the trailer. Probably should have focused on something else. Uh, I'm always amazed at how terrible a lot of trailer cuts are. Now, in the upshot, there's a lot of production value. There's car chases and shootouts and shots of the city and your big cast and whatnot, although it's a weird looking cast. This suggests someone was killed, perhaps. But I think part of the problem with this movie is the premise. So you got a couple in a botched robbery. All right, you already got a lot to deal with there, right? So you got a Bonnie and Clyde type situation. That's got a particular paradigm to it, and it's billed as a drama. So I assume they're trying to pass this off as a serious movie. Okay, that's enough. I mean, that's enough right there to do a crime drama. But okay, you want to add to the mix. I would say that's probably enough to deal with, but you're adding to the mix this strange town. Okay. I think at that point, their relationship, the danger of them breaking up, I think that's pretty low on the priority. They're wanted by the police. Then they get to another town. They're trapped in the town, and they steal from this town. They steal a magical diamond, which I have a feeling is central to something in the town. I'm not sure what. So, you're dealing with weird supernatural forces, I'll guess. And their relationship kind of takes a back seat. Now, Leo apparently gets instigated to steal this diamond by the sheriff's daughter. The sheriff's daughter is very beautiful. Not so sure why she's urging him to do that. If she's part of the townspeople who are trapped here, and she's not just one of the... She didn't randomly show up. She's the daughter of the sheriff, so you'd assume she'd be living there her whole life. Is she trying to, institute something that will destroy the town so she could leave? And whatever the explanation, it's probably not going to be great, right? I mean, the 13th floor had a great explanation for what was going on, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. This movie, you could maybe go down that path. I don't think it's going down that path. It's probably going for a more supernatural path, in which case, it's kind of ridiculous. It would lend itself to comedy, like a dark comedy. There was an episode of the Twilight Zone where a criminal wakes up, and he's in a casino, and he goes in and he wins, and he becomes like, I don't know, the king of the Las Vegas. He keeps winning. Wherever he goes, he gets beautiful women. He gets whatever he wants. And he's having a great time. And he knows he's dead. So he eventually finds the guy in charge of things as he gets bored because he just wins and wins and wins. And he says, I don't understand. I thought this was heaven. And no, it turns out it's hell. See, the hell being that he'll be bored for all eternity because all he'll do is win, 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 win. Like, you couldn't sell that as a movie. It's all in the ending. It was a Twilight Zone episode. And there's been, and I don't know if this is one of them, but there's been a rash of movies and movie directors who have taken basic Twilight Zone-y concepts and extended them to 2 hours and called it a movie. Some of those concepts kind of work as a movie, but I think this would work as a comedy. You got Chris Elliott, one of the funniest dudes out there. Guy has funny in his genes. Son of Bob Elliott, Bob and Ray. And it's even kind of a funny trailer, but you're billing it as a drama. That doesn't work. You're billing it as a drama. You have all these elements that kind of conflict with each other. It would be enough if it was a normal town that Leo and his girlfriend, who are having problems in their relationship, come into town, and then Leo gets distracted by the sheriff's daughter and then robs that town. Does he, I don't know, mess around with the sheriff's daughter? He's having problems in his relationship and he needs his girlfriend. His girlfriend's part of his crew. He can't just cheat on her. That's a lot more complicated. I mean, he can. It would be idiotic. And then it would become more of a kind of a character study about a very self-destructive guy who is taking risk beyond belief. You know, it's pretty risky when you're committing crimes with your girlfriend and then you cheat on her because she could throw you under the bus in a heartbeat and get off for all the crimes. Oh, he made me commit all the crimes and he did terrible things to me. So, yeah, if you were going to go down that road, I think you had enough. And then the fact that it comes off as kind of a TV show concept. Like, you could see a TV show where a character, and they've done this a few times, characters come to this weird town and they're trapped there and they can't get out, and then they have to explore the town and figure out what the hell's going on. I don't think they're particularly strong concepts, but they've been done before. For a movie, though, it's, unless you have an amazing explanation of why this town operates this way, yeah, I don't see this working. But first act, they commit the first robbery. They have to escape. They discover Redville. Oh, we're going to hide out here. It's off the map. I've never heard of it. They go there. They go there. At first, it's perfect. It's like nobody knows they're there. It's great. They're having a good time. Even the sheriff is friendly. And then they run into the sheriff's daughter. She entices them to steal the diamond. They're having problems in their relationship, the couple, but I don't know, I guess they get past that, and they steal the diamond. Then they try to leave town, and they can't get out. Now it changes to a different kind of movie, as Leo and his girlfriend are stuck in some sort of personal hell, I guess, and they're trying to get out of town. Third act, I guess we get an explanation of why they can't leave the town. And it's either supernatural, maybe technological, or maybe they're dead and they're trapped in hell. And they'll be trapped in Redville forever. I don't see a very good ending to this movie. It won't be a positive ending. If it's a positive ending, it would be weird because your main characters are criminals. And it should be kind of a comeuppance for them at the end. Like, they should be stuck in Redville forever. Or, go to jail. They escape Redville, but they go right to jail. Or they just become part of Redville forever. And they'll never get out. I don't know. Not a strong concept. Yeah. I don't think this is going to work. I don't know why people would go to the theaters for it. It feels like a Twilight Zone episode. This could totally work. If it was comedy, maybe you could pull this off. It's kind of comedic. I mean, he sets a whole town on fire. That's kind of crazy and funny. I mean, unless people get killed, then it wouldn't be. But I don't think people get killed in this town. And you have Chris Elliott. Why would you put Chris Elliott in a drama? I don't know. What are you doing? And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. If you can find a more based take, I'd say take it. I will be at the LBI Book Swap on Saturday at 2 p.m. For my signings of the Pineys. Book 12 just arrived in the mail today. Very exciting. Hope to see you there, and we'll see you in the next one.